Good morning. It's nice to be with you this morning. This is our Daily Life Insights broadcast. Good morning and welcome to all of you. Salamat sa Ginoo sang bago nga kayunan nga makadala naman kita sang pulong sa Ginoo. And I would like to invite you to 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verses 8 to 10. 2 Corinthians 8 to 10. And it says, "For we do not want you to be ignorant, brethren, of our trouble which came to us in Asia, that we were burdened beyond measure, above strength, so that we despaired even of life. Yes, we had sentence of death in ourselves, that we should not trust in ourselves, but in God, who raises the dead, who delivered us from a great death, and thus delivered us, in whom we trust that He will still deliver us." Si Paul nagatubang sang lain-lain nga mga circumstansya sa iya kabuhi. And you know what? Through those circumstances, he felt crushed and overwhelmed. And he found it difficult to endure pressure this great. Although he was considered to be a mighty man of faith nga ginagamit sa Diyos, things had gotten so bad that he thought he would never live through it. Through these experiences, si Paul nakarealize nga ang Diyos was teaching him sa mga importante nga mga lesson sa kabuhi. And that was, he needed to rely on God and not on himself. Amo ni kung kaysa ang dako naton nga problema kay kung kaysa pananaw naton sa aton kaugalingon daw untouchable, no? Kag daw kabalo na gid sang tanan bala. Kag we consider ourselves to be giant sa aton pagtuo, so that kung ano man matabo daw hindi kaya matandog. But Paul was considered to be a great man of God. But the lesson he got through all his bad experiences, seemingly bad, he needed to rely on God and not on himself. And that was his testimony. And so he realized his own weaknesses. He could learn to depend on God. Kung kapinsar kita, kag gina-consider naton nga maluya kita, wala kita sang ikasarang sa aton kaugalingon, amo nang tiyon nga magsalig kita sa Ginoo. Paul realized that God can raise the dead. Manang yagid pag tanaw kag nakita niya, kag ginatudlo niya. So in other words, His power has no limits. He can do what seems impossible. If we trust Him, He can rescue us, provide for us, and turn hopeless situations into victories. Tigikilala na ni Paul sa iya kabuhi. Ano man ang iya ginagihan, kabudlayan man, kapipitan man, pagkaginahanglanon man, walay paglaom, ginagamit nila sa Ginoo agud nga mangin madinalagon siya sa iya kabuhi. Now, Paul also realized the power of prayer in his life. He was rescued from his predicaments because the Corinthians prayed for him. He knew many people would give thanks because God has graciously answered so many prayers. Verse 11, you also helping together in prayer for us, that thanks may be given by many persons on our behalf for the gift granted us through many. Did I realize na ni Paul? Many were praying for him, and he was delivered, he was rescued, kagin buligan sa Ginoo. Now, today, you may face situations in which burdens and pressures seem overwhelming. The Bible urges us to remember that God can use these experiences to help you mature in your faith. Ano man ang ginagiyan mo, ginahimo na sang Diyos para mag-mature kita. Maghamtong sa aton pagtuo kag sa aton kagtanan sa Ginoo. In your flesh, you may be weak, but He can give you overcoming strength and everything you need. Ayan, subong nag-aagi ka sa mga kamudlayan, no? Kag nagakaluya ka, you are in despair, you are disappointed, may ginapaabot ka, ginapangamuyuan ka, wala nang abot, problema ka, you know what? Keep on praying. Keep turning these situations over to God. Encourage others to pray for you as you pray for others. Realize that God can raise the dead. If He can do that, tanong mga pugong sa iya sa pagbulig sa imo. Remember, with Him, nothing is impossible. Put your trust in Him and expect what He will do in your life today. Ang unang Ginoo naton, may gahom, gamahanan, makasarang sa paghimo sa dalagko nga mga butang, ma-overturn niya ang atong situation, ang kabudlayan naton, hopelessness naton, and He will give us victory today. Continue to trust in Him. Give Him all your worries and anxieties and cares, for He cares for you. Thank you very much. May God richly bless you today. And kamay nga ma-experiensyan mo ang bugay, ang peace, kaayos ang Ginoo, thoughtfulness of God, and more than that, amo ang gugma sa Diyos sa imo siningadlaw. Pastor Gil Fernandez here. Nagapasalamat gid nga yara ka mo dira. Thank you for watching. Kag wherever you are, kamay nga malabot ka mo sang kaayo sa Ginoo. Tugtog karon sa hapon o sa gabi, magakitay